As you know me, Peter, I've started a journey. Not just to find a job, but to truly understand what the software industry is all about. After graduating, I realized how different the real world is from what we studied in classrooms. So, I decided to learn one topic at a time, not through textbooks, but through real questions that people like me are actually asking. With Rosie by my side, I'm figuring things out slowly, simply, and with a lot of curiosity. Today, let's sit down with Rosie and dive into the software development industry. These are the top 15 most searched questions that will help us truly understand what this software development is all about. From what software really means to how someone like me can start building a career in it. Let's go! Today's topic is software development. What is software in simple terms?
Well, Peter, in the simplest possible terms, software is essentially a set of instructions. A recipe, if you will. That tells a computer exactly what to do. Think of it as the brain behind any technology you interact with, your smartphone, your laptop, even your smart fridge. Without software, all that amazing hardware, it would just be lifeless machinery, really.
What are the different types of software?
Good question. Broadly speaking, there are mainly two categories. First, you have system software. This includes things like operating systems, so Windows, macOS, Linux, which are fundamental to making your computer run smoothly and manage all its resources. Then there's application software, which is what you and I probably use most directly every day. Think web browsers, games, productivity tools like Microsoft Office, or even photo editing apps like Photoshop. Each type you see plays a distinct, vital role in our tech-driven lives.
What is software development industry?
The software development industry, Peter, is, well, it's enormous and it's constantly growing. It's a global ecosystem of companies and individuals dedicated to designing, building, testing, and maintaining all sorts of software products. These products aim to solve real-world problems, or sometimes just make life more fun. This industry powers almost everything these days, from banking and healthcare to education, entertainment, and transportation. It's incredibly dynamic, always exciting, and forever evolving.
What is software development and how does it work?
So, software development itself. What is it, and how does it all work? Simply put, it's the entire process of conceptualizing, designing, creating, testing, and then maintaining software applications. Developers like myself typically start by really understanding a problem or a need. Then, we plan how to solve it, write the actual code, which is like writing a very detailed set of instructions, test it rigorously to iron out any kinks, deploy it so people can use it, and then continue to maintain and update it. It's a fascinating blend of creativity and logical, systematic work, almost like being an architect and a builder, but for the digital world.
What is the software development lifecycle?
The software development lifecycle, or SDLC as we often call it. It's essentially our roadmap, a structured framework that guides how we build software. It typically includes several distinct stages: planning, figuring out what needs to be done; design, architecting how it will look and function; implementation, which is the actual coding part; testing to ensure everything works as expected and to catch bugs; deployment, getting the software out to the users; and finally, ongoing maintenance, fixing issues and adding new features. Following this cycle helps teams collaborate effectively, minimizes errors, and ultimately ensures the final product truly meets what users need and expect.
What roles exist in software development teams?
That's a great point. A software team is definitely not just coders. It's a whole ensemble. You've got front-end developers who craft all the visual elements you see and interact with on your screen. Then there are back-end developers who manage the server-side logic, databases, and all the behind-the-scenes magic. Full-stack developers? They're versatile folks who can do a bit of both, but it doesn't stop there. We have UX/UI designers who focus on making the software user-friendly, and intuitive quality assurance or QA engineers are crucial. They're like detectives, hunting for bugs before the users find them. DevOps engineers streamline the development and deployment processes, and product managers? They're like the conductors of an orchestra, keeping everyone aligned with the overall vision and goals. It's a truly collaborative effort.
What tools do software developers use daily?
Peter. Absolutely, every developer relies on a set of essential daily tools, our digital toolkit. So to speak, we use code editors like Visual Studio Code or IntelliJ IDEA, which are sophisticated text editors designed for writing code version control systems. With Git being the most popular, are indispensable. They help us track changes to our code and collaborate without stepping on each other's toes for teamwork and project management. We use platforms like GitHub, GitLab, Jira, or Trello, and for getting our software out into the world smoothly. We use deployment tools such as Docker, Kubernetes, or Jenkins. These tools are fundamental to staying organized, efficient, and consistently delivering high-quality work.
Do you need a computer science degree to become a developer?
That's a common question, Peter. And the answer is not necessarily. While a formal computer science degree certainly provides a strong theoretical foundation and can be very beneficial, many incredibly talented developers are self-taught or have come through intensive coding boot camps. The tech industry more and more values demonstrable practical skills, hands-on experience, a strong problem-solving ability, and a genuine passion for continuous learning. Sometimes these can weigh even more heavily than formal academic qualifications. So no, a degree isn't the only path.
Is it true that you need to be a math genius to become a software developer?
Oh, the math genius myth. That's definitely a persistent one, honestly, Peter. While certain specialized areas like data science or game physics might involve more complex mathematics, for a vast majority of software development roles, what really matters is strong logical thinking, good problem-solving skills, attention to detail, and creativity. If you can think through a problem systematically, break it down into smaller, manageable parts, and if you enjoy the process of learning and building things, you have what it takes. Being a math whiz isn't a prerequisite at all.
How much can beginners earn in software development?
Regarding earning potential, it's quite good, actually, especially for beginners when compared to many other fields. Of course, salaries can vary significantly based on factors like the country or city you're in, the size and type of the company, and the specific technologies you specialize in. But generally speaking, entry-level developer salaries are often quite competitive, often higher than average graduate salaries in other professions. And the really encouraging part? As you gain more experience, develop your skills further, and perhaps specialize, your earning potential can increase quite significantly. It's a field that tends to reward growth and expertise.
What are the most in-demand software skills in today's market?
In today's market, there are several skills that are highly in demand. For front-end development, frameworks like React, Angular, or Vue, these are very popular. On the back end, technologies such as Node, JS, Python with frameworks like Django or Flask, Java with Spring, and Ruby on Rails continue to be sought after. Expertise in cloud platforms, think Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud Platform GCP, is also incredibly valuable. Familiarity with various types of databases, both SQL and NoSQL, is crucial. And proficiency with essential tools like Git for version control and Docker for containerization is pretty much a standard expectation. Beyond the technical skills, being comfortable with agile methodologies for project management and understanding DevOps principles for efficient software delivery can really boost your marketability.
If I want to learn software development, where do I start?
The first step is usually to build a portfolio. This means working on personal projects or contributing to open source projects to showcase your abilities and what you can build. Once you have something to show, you can explore freelancing platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, Toptal, or Fiverr. My advice would be to start with smaller projects, perhaps even at a slightly lower rate, to build experience and gather positive reviews. Focus on delivering high-quality work, communicating clearly and proactively with your clients, and always meeting your deadlines. Building trust and a good reputation is key in the freelance world. From there, you can gradually take on larger, more complex projects.
Can software development be capitalized?
Can software development be capitalized? That's an interesting one, Peter, and it touches on the business side of things. In an accounting or financial sense, yes, software development costs can indeed be capitalized. This means that, under certain conditions, the money spent on developing software, especially if it's for internal use or will provide long-term value to a business, can be recorded as an asset on the company's balance sheet, rather than being treated as an immediate expense. This is more of an accounting principle, though. For developers like you and me in our day-to-day work of designing and coding, it's not something we typically have to actively worry about. It's more for the finance department to consider.
How can beginners start freelancing as software developers?
That's an excellent question for anyone looking to dive in. If you're starting from scratch, I'd recommend beginning with the absolute fundamentals of web development: HTML, which structures web content, CSS, which styles it, and JavaScript, which adds interactivity. These three are the foundational building blocks for so much of what's on the web. Once you have a decent grasp of these, start building small, practical projects. It could be a personal portfolio website, a simple to-do list application, or a basic calculator. The key is hands-on experience. You learn by doing. Don't just read about it, build it. And importantly, engage with online communities. Websites like Stack Overflow for asking questions, GitHub for sharing code, and forums or Reddit communities like r/learn programming can provide immense support, learning resources, and a sense of camaraderie.
Will software development be replaced by AI?
The big AI question. It's definitely on everyone's mind. Honestly, Peter, the consensus is that AI won't be replacing software developers wholesale, certainly not anytime soon. Instead, AI is rapidly becoming an incredibly powerful tool for developers. Think of it as an intelligent assistant. AI can automate repetitive tasks, help us debug code more efficiently, suggest optimizations, and even generate boilerplate code, allowing us to focus on the more complex, creative problem-solving aspects of our jobs. So, developers who learn how to effectively leverage AI tools will likely become even more productive and valuable. It's not so much about replacement. It's about empowerment and augmentation.